Peace. Okay, first car chat on YouTube. What I wanted to talk about today was, I was just thinking about how, have you ever like went to God because of motherhood? Like, motherhood was the reason why you was praying so hard, or you was begging him to have mercy on you because it was just so hard, or you couldn't figure out how to deal with a certain stage of your child and the behavior, that you was just like, oh, Allah, God, Jehovah, whatever name you use for him, please, just please, I surrender, my hands are up, take your way, like, have your way, show me what to do, tell me what to do, I'm listening. Like, having those moments really are the moments that tell you that it's somebody bigger than us running the show. Like, those are the moments when we just feel like we have tried everything has not worked, and we know that it's only him who can really make some things change at this point. Like, we've tried to do everything in our own hands. We really have to call on that big God. And I was just sitting here on my way to work reflecting on that, and I was like, dang, let me just share that, because yeah, we really do. Like, have you ever had that moment? That's really what I wanted to know. How many of us have really like experienced that, where we're just like on our knees, throwing our hands up in surrenderance to God, to Allah, to Jehovah, whatever name you use, asking him to please just come through. Like, I can recall a situation where I couldn't do something that my children wanted to do, or that other moms was able to do for their children. I couldn't do it at that exact moment. You know how you waiting on something to happen and you can't do it because you have to do this? I was having one of those moments, and I couldn't come through and do the extra thing for my children. But y'all, they didn't feel nothing. Like, they did not feel anything. They didn't miss out. They didn't like say one thing like why we didn't have. Like, they were so grateful and happy with what they had. Like, that was just one of those moments where I went to him like, thank you. Thank you so much for showing up in a way that I couldn't, because I can't get in their heart. I can't get in their emotions. I can't get in their feelings. That's between them and him. And to know that he came through like that, like, not only for them, but for me, for my mom guilt, for my mom pride, like, so yeah, whenever you're having a hard time, just reflect on those moments where, you wasn't fully happy with how you were showing up in motherhood, and God gave us his grace. He gave you his grace. He showed you grace. And even when he breaks us, even when everything around us is falling apart, he does it so gracefully in the eyes of our children. Like, they don't even see that mommy is broke right now, that mommy is going through relationship problems that is like literally driving me insane. Like, I don't even feel pretty today. Like, God shows up in those ways and breaks us with grace, like, into 100 different pieces, but still it's so gentle that we're able to still show up and be whole in some ways, in some shapes and form. But I didn't want to make this long. I really did just want to reflect on that, because I was like, wow, I have come a long ways in motherhood. Like, I do go to a lot, but it's normally in the sense of thanking him for my children, for the opportunities that I'm able to give them, but on the back end, those moments come where life just keeps smacking me, and it's like, yeah, don't forget those moments, because it was you crying out, that you need him. It's you and him co-parenting. So yeah, hope you're having a good Friday. I'm gonna drop this actually today because it's really just on my heart to share that. And yeah, peace until next time.